I'm not so great at creating digital images, but that doesn't bother me because I work with several who are fantastic at it. I may not know about it myself, but the one thing that I do know is that the person who creates an image is the same person I should go to if the image needs to be edited or remade in some way. It makes sense, right? I mean, I could try to have somebody else do it or do it myself, but that would be kind of ridiculous. We may not even have access to the right program or means used to make it in the first place. In our passage today, we see this dynamic where Paul is sharing that Jesus is the one through whom all things were made. But that's not all. Jesus is also the one through whom all things were being remade. There is a lot of foundational theology of Christ that he is driving home to the Colossians so that they may not be swayed by those who are seeking to teach them different things about Christ. This is incredibly important to understand, however, because if they have the wrong idea about who Christ is, then it changes the dynamic of what he's done and who they are and what they should do in light of that. So Paul shares that in Christ, all things were created, and through Christ, all things will be reconciled, redeemed, and remade. The one who was there when it all started and through whom it was all made in the first place is the one through which it'll all be made new. And the way through which this happened was the cross. The cross in which Christ died upon was the means God used in order to make all of this possible, to usher in new creation and a new beginning. Christ is the firstborn and the first reborn. And through Christ, by Christ, and in Christ, we can be made new as well. My challenge to you is to go to Jesus Christ. If you need something made new, something remade, reconciled, or redeemed, go to the one through whom it was all made in the first place. Stop trying to do things on your own or trying to have somebody else do it. All of it will fall short under the supremacy of Christ. Christ is the ultimate source and sustainer of all things. So seek Christ first and foremost.